Hello, this is Chef Andros. I have been working on my Regina model over the last week, and this was a very old kit that I had the last 15 years. But the person who gave it to me as a gift, he gave it to me because his modeler father had died, and one day he got me a load of many model kits, knowing that I was building models and I had them exhibited in my restaurant. At the time I had about 40 ships in my restaurant. And all the decoration actually was a maritime decoration, and I believe that his father, his late father, had this kit himself another 15 years. This was a billing boat model. Very different from all the other brands that I built before. I did some more billing boats from the same donation. I made the Smith Netherlands, which is a tugboat, and the ship of Jacques Cousteau, which is a plastic below it. It's called a plastic hull. So I was very worried because the wood provided in this kit, it was 99% samba, and this is the real wood actually. This is a samba. It's the same wood, this brown strip here. I just colored my wood life. I told you that I never use any varnishes, but I do apply a few coatings of wood life, which is to preserve the wood for a very long time. So on this cabin, I have actually 2 coatings so far. It was so thirsty. It was absorbing everything, even on the second layer that I applied. I had to replace a lot of the wood. So my deck is from walnut that I had in stock at home, which is so beautiful, and it gives a very nice final touch to the ship. So I didn't actually deck it with my mokai, with this samba actually I had available, because I have a lot of stock. You see in the corner of my kitchen, I have wood that I can make minimum, I don't know, maybe 10-15 ships, because I like to buy more wood every time, and if I see that the wood is not very good, I will replace it. So this is a very accurate model. I was very happy, although the wood was very fragile. I managed to build it. I did not use any bending method on this one, because the wood, it was, although I told you that it was so very dry, and it was cracking very easily, I moistened it actually, and it became a little bit mushy. So I managed to work it out very well, and it is absolutely accurate. It is very symmetrical. So every strip of wood that I applied on the one side coincides with the same strip on the other side. Also at the back, if I measure the beams from the kelson upwards, you will see that in the middle they coincide. So number 9 coincides with number 9, and number 10 coincides with number 10, and the finishing in the middle, it was so accurate you can hardly see any faults on it. So this is the progress. This is about 1 week's. This is about 1 week's work. It needs, of course, a lot of work. So some of the materials I told you that I have replaced. Even I'll show you the sails. It provided a cloth which is I don't know. It is a cloth, but it has been waxed. So I didn't like it. I didn't like these lines. They are already. I want to sew my own. So I made the usual dye of the cotton. So I stained it with tea as usually. And what I did, I made a photocopy of the plans, 1:1 scale. So my seamstress, she will just cut them. She will pin the plan of the sails onto my own fabric, and she will make it to perfection as usual. I don't know this one. I don't know. I will try and wash it and see what I can do with it. But I really don't like that it is so waxed. It's so tough. But anyway, I will do my own method like every time. So this is the video is for my friends and especially to my newest friend on YouTube, who is following my ships. That is Norbert from Slovakia, and so this is the progress. I don't know when I will finish it. I will be working, and eventually, probably in 2 or 3 weeks' time, it will be ready. This is the color. This is an olive green color. It was shown like that on the model. Of course, I do my own changes. So I reversed the two colors here. So it had it stained on the upper part. I did it on the middle, and actually I added some of my own half round strips here. To make the separation of the colors, and of course these yachts, they had fenders like that at the sides. So I replaced some strips. I added my own lime wood, which is very rigid, and let's see the progress in the next days. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. This is Chef Andros.